Get ready, Staten Island. It's time to celebrate 5 years of Ferry Hawks baseball.
This week, come out to the ballpark as the Ferry Hawks welcome in the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars at Staten Island University Hospital Community Park for a homestand on June 10th. For a 5-game series as the Ferry Hawks welcome in the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars. Individual game tickets start at just $12.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
We are talking California here on Cats and Cosby, and that is because tonight is a big one, really determining the fate of California. The big primaries taking place. You got California for the governor and the mayor. And, of course, you got New Jersey. We're going to be talking with Tiffany Burris, wife of NFL superstar Plaxico Burris, later on about that. Also, New Mexico, Iowa, South Dakota, and Montana. There are 6 big states. And Judge Weinberg, California, really, everything is on the line there.
You're really talking about the future of California. Will California survive as a major state, or will you continue to keep losing population, economic development? People are overtaxed there, overregulated. The quality of life is diminished. The job opportunities are diminished. They're throwing out the best, most productive people because of their overtaxation. Public safety is terrible. Homelessness is a disaster. You know, there's 75,000 homeless people in Los Angeles. 75,000 homeless people in Los Angeles. And you have a mayor's race there. And you have the failed mayor, Bass, who is having a great time in Ghana or one of the African countries.
Yeah, during the fire.
During the fire.
And by the way, did you see
come
also?
back.
Did you see the homeless numbers, too? A huge percentage, it's like 55 to 60% of the homeless in California are from out of state.
But I got a question, Judge. Are you talking about New York with all those things you were just stating? Because it sounds just like the problems we have here.
Unfortunately, we may have coming attractions. California may become attractions for what's going to happen in New York. It's a disaster.
And we have in studio today, we have Judge Richard Weinberg. We also have former Brooklyn GOP chair and attorney extraordinaire Craig Eaton. And also John's going to be probably joining us. He's traveling, but he's going to be joining us. We got an action-packed show, guys, because we have Alan Dershowitz coming up. We have U.S. Department of Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins, who's in New York. And we also have John Fahey, former acting ICE director, is going to talk about everything going on in Newark. It was another day like a war zone out there. Congressman Mike Herodopoulos of Florida talking about the Blue Origin exploding. We also have Tiffany Burris, as I mentioned, and we have the Consul General from Israel to New York, the great Ophir Akunis, is going to be joining us to talk about anti-Semitism, to talk about the Israel Day Parade, everything going on with Iran. So we got an action-packed show. You know, one of the big stories, you guys, is Graham Platner. And this is the guy who's running for Maine for the U.S. Senate candidate from, the Democrat there. The latest is, not only does he have the Nazi tattoo, he's got, of course, he's on this app, this dating app, Kick, which is mostly young women, so you can draw your inference. He's been on there. John and I were talking earlier, 3,000 days. This guy Platner's been on it.
So it wasn't a random act?
No, not a random act, Judge.
How many years, by the way, 3,000 times? How many months is that? How many years is that?
Well, it's a little less than 3 years, but 10 years, but it's a good significant part of your life. This wasn't a one-night fluke, right, to your point. And then he's sexting all these women. And then he's also has the Nazi tattoo. He's trash veterans. He's trash gays. And he is still in the race, which is startling. So today he was going up to Capitol Hill to sort of do a mea culpa, if you will, to talk with members of Congress and also, of course, the senators. And what happens? I just saw Bernie Sanders come out, you guys, and Bernie Sanders said, well, he made a few little mistakes, but that's between him and his wife. Craig, can you imagine? What would your wife say if she found out you were sexting young girls?
I think that she'd probably divorce me. I hope she's listening, Susan, because I will never do that.
Never do it. For the record, Judge?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good.
Absolutely not. Wouldn't even think about it.
And then you got Schumer in the middle of this also, guys. You got Senator Chuck Schumer, who came out and he said, I endorsed him. He didn't want to. Remember, he originally wanted Janet Mills, the governor, who's still in the race there. and he's got a primary that's next Tuesday. That's Graham Platner. But he said, I still stand by Graham Platner. It's like, what is it going to take? How low is the bar?
The bar is very simple. It's all about power. Schumer wants to be majority leader again. He wants to control the Senate. He wants to win at any cost, and he'll do anything to win at any cost. So there's no moral compass on the part of these Democrats who are supporting this person who's really a scourge on humanity.
Well, and I can't think of anybody lower. I mean, all the comments and the fact he is still out there, and the fact that the second comment out of Schumer's mouth was, I still endorse him. We're going to win in November. We have to beat Susan Collins. So that's all that matters.
And let's talk about Susan Collins, one of the best United States senators, common sense, moderate, works with both sides of the aisle, a lovely human being, and a great accomplished senator.
Craig Eaton.
It's just crazy. I mean, he should be distancing himself, not doubling down on the endorsement. But, Schumer is just grasping at his own straws to try and keep his power. And hopefully he thinks he's going to be the leader again, which I doubt, because I think we are gaining ground in the Republican Party around the country. And with that point, I mean, the primaries are today. Make sure you get out to vote. Vote common sense. Vote for the right common sense candidate tonight.
Yeah, 100%.
In this 25th anniversary year of September 11th, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation continues to honor America's heroes. Heroes like Fire Lieutenant Michael Wells, who was inspired by 9/11 to serve his community. After 14 dedicated years of service, he lost his battle with occupational cancer, leaving behind his wife, Katie, and their 3 children. Tunnel to Towers honored Lieutenant Wells by paying off the family's mortgage in recognition of his sacrifices. Donate $11 monthly and amplify your impact with a car or land donation. Go to T2T.org.